Seniors, eat eggs daily? Never make these 7 deadly mistakes again. Stop eating eggs daily may be doing far more. Think. A large long-term study found that each additional half egg per day was linked with a higher risk of cardiovascular disease and early death. Other pooled analyses show the story isn't settled. Some meta-analyses find no harm from 1 egg a day, while others report increased CVD or mortality in certain populations, especially when eggs are eaten with unhealthy foods. In the next few minutes, I'll reveal the 7 deadly ways people routinely eat eggs that turn a healthy protein into a hidden risk, and why mistake number 1 can lead to real, measurable damage to your heart and arteries. Watch closely. Small changes to how you cook, combine, and store eggs can flip them from healthy to dangerous. We'll uncover all 7 mistakes people make with eggs and the exact, science-backed method that eliminates them. Stick around to the end. Mistake 2 includes a hospital protocol doctors use when cholesterol spikes dangerously, and mistake 1 reveals a common cooking habit that raises artery-clogging particles. I'll walk you through practical swaps, short cooking demos, and a simple daily routine that protects your heart without making you give up eggs. All sources and full study links will be in the description. Quick! How often do you eat eggs in a week? Type the number below. Have you ever felt bloated, sluggish, or had a weird chest twinge after a big breakfast? Yes or no, drop your answers. We read every comment and reply with personalized tips. Tell us which egg habit you think is harmless but might be risky, for example, runny yolks, daily fried eggs, or pairing with processed meats. The best, most detailed comment gets a pinned reply with a mini plan to fix it. Every source and study we mention is linked in the description so you can check the evidence yourself right away. Mistake number 7. Skipping egg storage safety. This seems harmless, but leaving eggs out too long at room temperature can turn your breakfast into a breeding ground for dangerous bacteria. A 2020 review in Food Control reported that improperly stored eggs are one of the top household sources of Salmonella enteritidis, a pathogen that can trigger severe food poisoning, especially in seniors and people with weaker immune systems. Here's how it works. Eggshells are porous, and when stored warm or on a counter, bacteria can penetrate inside. Once inside, even cooking may not kill every microbe if the egg isn't heated thoroughly. That means one careless storage habit could leave you nauseous, dehydrated, and even hospitalized. Imagine this: you buy a carton of eggs, leave them in a grocery bag for a couple of hours, then slide them into the fridge. Days later, a simple omelette leaves the whole household sick. Do this instead. Always refrigerate eggs immediately at or below 40 F4C. Keep them in the original carton, not the door shelf, where temperatures fluctuate. Use within 3-5 weeks of purchase, and never eat cracked eggs. Mistake number 6. Frying eggs in the wrong oil. It seems simple: throw an egg in the pan, add oil and fry. But the oil you choose can quietly sabotage your arteries. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that frequent use of oils high in saturated fats and trans fats like butter, margarine, or reused frying oil was linked to higher LDL cholesterol and inflammation, both major drivers of heart disease. Here's how it works. When eggs are fried at high heat in unstable oils, the fats oxidize, producing compounds that damage blood vessels and accelerate plaque buildup. That means your hearty breakfast could slowly harden your arteries. Imagine this: you're making a classic fried egg breakfast, sizzling in butter with bacon. It tastes incredible, but beneath the flavor, your pan is generating oxidized cholesterol, the very type your doctor warns you about. Do this instead. Choose heart-friendly oils with high smoke points like avocado oil or extra light olive oil for frying. Better yet, try poaching or boiling. Both methods preserve nutrients without introducing harmful oxidized fats. Mistake number 5. Overloading eggs with processed meats. It feels like the perfect combo: eggs with bacon, sausage, or ham. But pairing eggs with processed meats quietly turns a healthy protein source into a dangerous meal. The World Health Organization classified processed meats as Group 1 carcinogens, meaning there's strong evidence they increase the risk of colorectal cancer. One large study in BMC Medicine 2021 found that just 50 grams of processed meat per day raised the risk of heart disease by 18%. Here's why: processed meats are loaded with nitrates, sodium, and oxidized fats. When combined with dietary cholesterol from eggs, the inflammatory load skyrockets. That constant stress can inflame blood vessels, stiffen arteries, and worsen blood pressure. Imagine this: your classic breakfast with eggs and bacon every morning. You feel full and satisfied, but silently, your blood pressure creeps up and your risk of stroke climbs with every salty, greasy bite. Do this instead. Pair eggs with fiber-rich, heart-protective sides like spinach, avocado, or whole grain toast. The fiber binds cholesterol in the gut, helping sweep it away before it harms your arteries. Mistake number 4. Eating raw or undercooked eggs. It looks trendy tossing raw eggs into a protein shake, or leaving the yolk runny for that Instagram-worthy breakfast. But here's the hidden risk. Raw and undercooked eggs can expose you to salmonella, which causes severe diarrhea, fever, and even hospitalization. According to the CDC, about 1 in every 20,000 eggs may carry salmonella. That risk skyrockets for older adults, children, and anyone with a weaker immune system. Here's how. It works. Salmonella bacteria can live both on the shell and inside the egg. Unless the egg is heated to at least 160F71C, those bacteria can survive and multiply in your body, leading to food poisoning that may last 4 days or even weeks. Imagine this: you crack a raw egg into your smoothie after a workout. Hours later, instead of feeling energized, you're doubled over with stomach cramps and a fever, all because of one raw yolk. Do this instead. Stick to fully cooked eggs, hard-boiled, poached, or scrambled until firm. If you love runny yolks, buy pasteurized eggs that have been heat-treated to kill bacteria but still keep that soft texture. Mistake number 3. Ignoring cholesterol and portion control. Eggs are a powerhouse of protein and nutrients, but eating them without watching portions can quietly push your cholesterol into the danger zone. A large pooled analysis published in JAMA 2019, involving nearly 30,000 adults, found that consuming 2 eggs per day was associated with a higher risk of cardiovascular disease and premature death compared to lower intakes. Each additional 300 milligrams of dietary cholesterol per day, roughly the amount in 1.5 eggs, raised CVD risk by 17%. Here's how it works. Each egg yolk contains about 186 milligrams of cholesterol. For healthy adults, that might not be an issue if balanced with vegetables, fiber, and healthy fats. But for seniors, diabetics, or those with heart disease, excessive cholesterol intake can contribute to arterial plaque buildup, stiffened vessels, and impaired blood flow. Imagine this: you're in your 60s, eating 3 eggs every morning. It feels filling, it's your routine, and it seems harmless. But slowly, LDL cholesterol climbs, and your doctor is suddenly warning you about statins, clogged arteries, or worse, a looming heart event. Do this instead. Moderation is key. For most adults, limit whole eggs to about 1 per day on average, or 5-7 per week, depending on your overall diet and cholesterol levels. If you love volume, swap in egg whites. They're packed with protein but cholesterol-free. Pair eggs with high-fiber foods like oats, beans, or leafy greens, which help reduce cholesterol absorption. Mistake number 2. Forgetting about hidden add-ons. Eggs themselves aren't the villain, it's often what we add to them that causes trouble. The salt shaker, the cheese, the creamy sauces, or even reheating eggs in old cooking oil can quietly transform your breakfast into a health hazard. A 2021 study in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that high sodium intake was directly linked to increased blood pressure and higher rates of heart attacks and strokes, especially in adults over 60. Adding just 1 ounce of cheese to your eggs can sneak in 170 milligrams of sodium and 6 grams of saturated fat. Multiply that by breakfast every day, and you have built yourself a salt and fat bomb that overwhelms your arteries. Here's how it works. Excess sodium retains water in your bloodstream, forcing your heart to pump harder. Combine that with saturated fats, and the double strain accelerates arterial damage, raising your risk of stroke, kidney problems, and heart failure. Imagine this. You're at a diner, ordering your healthy scrambled eggs. They arrive smothered in cheese, cooked in butter, and seasoned with salt. Delicious. Absolutely. But beneath the taste lies a recipe for hypertension and clogged arteries. Hospital protocol example. Many hospitals now recommend the DASH diet dietary approaches to stop hypertension, emphasizing low sodium, high potassium meals. Eggs are included but without the fatty add-ons. Instead, they're paired with veggies like spinach or tomatoes to balance the sodium load. The Cleveland Clinic even uses this approach with cardiac patients to stabilize blood pressure quickly. Question: but isn't sea salt healthier than table salt? Answer: no, both contain sodium chloride and both can raise blood pressure. Sea salt may have trace minerals, but the sodium impact is the same. 3-step correction you can apply immediately. 1. Season smart. Replace salt with spices like paprika, turmeric, or fresh herbs. These not only cut sodium but add antioxidants. 2. Swap cheese. Use a sprinkle of nutritional yeast or diced avocado instead of cheddar. You get flavor without the fat overload. 3. Cook clean. Always use fresh, stable oils or non-stick pans. Never reuse old frying oil, which oxidizes fats and generates artery-damaging compounds. Do this instead. Keep eggs simple, flavorful, and clean. Pair them with vegetables, healthy fats, and minimal salt. Mistake number 1. Cooking eggs at high heat. This might surprise you. The most dangerous egg mistake isn't what you eat with eggs, but how you cook them. Cranking up the stove and blasting eggs at high heat not only destroys delicate nutrients, it actually creates toxic compounds that can harm your arteries and brain. A 2019 review in Nutrients highlighted how high-heat cooking methods like frying, grilling, or microwaving at max power accelerate the oxidation of cholesterol inside egg yolks. Oxidized cholesterol has been directly linked to atherosclerosis, the hardening of arteries that leads to heart attacks and strokes. Here's how. It works. Cholesterol in its natural state is relatively stable. But when exposed to extreme heat, it reacts with oxygen, producing oxidized cholesterol oxysterols. These oxysterols are highly inflammatory, damaging the lining of your arteries, stiffening blood vessels, and even impairing brain function over time. Think of it as turning healthy cholesterol into a toxic version that your body struggles to clear. A detailed experiment published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry 2018 found that scrambled eggs cooked at high temperatures had significantly higher levels of oxidized cholesterol compared to gently boiled eggs. The difference was enough to affect lab markers of oxidative stress in animal models. Imagine this: you're late for work, throwing 2 eggs into a smoking hot pan. The sizzling sound feels satisfying, the smell fills the kitchen, but in those few seconds, the yolks are transforming into a cocktail of oxidized cholesterol and harmful compounds. Fast forward a few years, your cholesterol tests don't make sense, you're told to start medications, and you wonder how something as simple as breakfast went wrong. Step by step. 1. Pan test. Place a non-stick pan on low to medium heat, no smoke, no burning oil. 2. Cooking time. Crack eggs in and cook slowly, allowing whites to firm and yolks to set gently, about 3-4 minutes. 3. Alternative. Boil eggs in simmering water for 8-10 minutes or poach at a gentle bubble. 4. Tools. Non-stick skillet, silicone spatula, kitchen thermometer if needed. 5. Key tip. Never cook eggs in oil that smokes. If the oil is smoking, it's already producing harmful compounds. A cardiac nutritionist at Mayo Clinic once shared that many of her patients assumed eggs themselves were the issue, but when they switched from daily fried eggs at high heat to gently boiled or poached eggs, cholesterol markers improved without cutting eggs entirely. Do this instead. Cook eggs low and slow. Aim for poached, boiled, or gentle scrambling. This preserves nutrients like lutein, important for your eyes, and reduces the formation of dangerous oxysterols, the one method that fixes everything. So how do you enjoy eggs daily without falling into any of the 7 deadly traps? Here's the one science-backed method that consistently protects your heart, lowers inflammation, and keeps eggs on your plate for life. Step 1. Choose smartly at the store. Buy pasteurized eggs when possible. They're heat-treated to kill bacteria like salmonella without damaging nutrition. Organic or omega-3 enriched eggs offer higher levels of anti-inflammatory fats. Cited evidence. Studies show omega-3 enriched eggs improve blood lipid profiles in adults and reduce triglycerides by up to 16%. Step 2. Store immediately. Refrigerate eggs at 40 F or C or below in their carton. This prevents bacterial growth and preserves nutrients. Step 3. Cook low and slow. Poach, boil, or gently scramble. Keep the pan on medium or lower, avoiding smoking oil. This protects delicate antioxidants like lutein and prevents cholesterol oxidation. Step 4. Pair wisely. Skip the bacon, sausages, and cheese. Instead, load up on fiber-rich vegetables like spinach, kale, or tomatoes. Fiber binds excess cholesterol, reducing absorption. Pairing eggs with avocado provides heart-friendly fats that counterbalance cholesterol. Step 5. Season with life, not salt. Replace sodium with spices. Turmeric, black pepper, or paprika. Turmeric reduces inflammation. Black pepper boosts nutrient absorption. Step 6. Control portions. Stick to 1 whole egg per day on average. Add extra egg whites if you need more protein. This balances cholesterol intake while keeping you full. Step 7. Follow the DASH model. The DASH diet used in hospitals to treat high blood pressure includes eggs but emphasizes moderation, low sodium, and high produce intake. It's been shown to lower systolic blood pressure by up to 11 points within weeks. Quick demo summary. Tools: non-stick pan, avocado oil, fresh herbs, vegetables. Time: 10 minutes. Total. Routine: store cold, cook slow, pair with greens, season with spices. Reinforcement citation: A 2020 meta-analysis in Nutrients confirmed that moderate egg intake, when paired with a balanced diet, does not increase cardiovascular risk and may even improve HDL good cholesterol. Myth busting. Myth 1: egg whites are the only healthy part. Yolks are bad for you. Truth: yolks contain most of the egg's nutrients, including vitamin D, choline critical for brain health, and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin for eye protection. The key is moderation and proper cooking, not total elimination. Myth 2: brown eggs are healthier than white eggs. Truth: the shell color is simply determined by the breed of the hen. Nutritional content is virtually identical. What really matters is whether the egg is enriched like omega-3 eggs, fresh and cooked properly. Let's bring it all together. Eggs can be a superfood or a silent saboteur, depending on how you handle them. The biggest mistakes to avoid: overcooking them until the yolk turns green, drowning them in bacon grease or processed oils, ignoring salmonella safety, and skipping freshness checks. Don't fall for myths like only whites are healthy or brown eggs are better. The truth is, yolks carry brain-boosting and eye-protecting nutrients, and shell color doesn't matter at all. Instead, treat eggs like the nutrient-dense gems they are. Cook them gently, pair them with vegetables, use healthy oils, and source the freshest ones possible. Do that, and eggs stop being just breakfast. They become a daily tool for protecting your heart, muscles, memory, and energy as you age. If this helped, hit like and subscribe for weekly evidence-based nutrition and health tips. Answer these 2 questions in the comments. How many eggs do you eat per week? And which egg mistake surprised you the most? We read every comment and give personalized tips to help you optimize your breakfast. Check the description for all sources, citations, and links to hospital protocols mentioned. Remember, this video is for educational purposes only. If you have medical conditions or concerns about cholesterol, heart health, or food safety, consult your doctor or a qualified nutritionist before making changes.